Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and today's project is the simplest, easiest Halloween project ever. So all you're going to do is cut yourself some 1-inch strips from black card on the long length on your A4 paper. So dropped one. You only need one at a time to make each one of these decorations, and what you're doing is making these cute little bats, and yeah, you can put little treats and things in there. So let me show you how easy and simple it is to make. So grab one of your 1-inch strips, and what I tend to do is have them on the edge of the desk and just curl them like that. So you just, or use your bone folder and do that, so you've got a nice curl going on them. Once you've got a good curl, what you're going to do is tie a knot right in the middle if you can. So push that through like that, and then push that end through, so you just get a knot going through your paper. Have a play with it, just make sure that it's nice and tight if you can. There's no need to bone fold these down flat or anything like this, but you will, once you're happy where it's at, give it a bit of a pinch so that it stays in place like that. So a bit of a pinch. Now you'll see that the two sides are going up, so your knot either goes up that way, or if you've got it that way, they'll go that way, whichever way works for you. First thing to do is to trim them. So that one's longer than this one, so I need to trim this one so it's the same length or near to the same length as that one. So just trim that bit off so they're about the same size now. And then just going to have another little fiddle with it. Pull that through a bit more. Once you've done that, what you're going to do is put a curve, so as it's the bit that's going up like this, you want to curve from here where the knot is to this corner here. So we're cutting this corner off, so you've got to curve right the way round to there. So grab your scissors and cut yourself a nice curve going in towards that knot like that. You've got that. Come and do the same. I always flip it over, it's just easier for me. So again, on there, bring it round and cut it like that. So you've got that. So I think you can see where we're going. So once you've done that, I grab my I think this is 1.5 inches, but any circular punch that you've got, as long as it's not too big. And then all you're going to do is depends on the size of your punch, but for this one, 2 punches along here to create the bat wing shape. So I always start towards the knot if I can, and just sort of manipulate it. You don't want to do too much, so I've only cut, I'll show you, I've only cut that bit out so it's not very deep, and then just come in and do the last one or the second one so that they're close together, so you've got the classic bat wing shape going on there. I'm going to flip it over just because I find it easier this way, but whatever works for you. It's just the way my kind of, you know, right-handed, this is just the way it works, always easiest for me. So again, I'm going to clip a small little piece off like that, and then my second one is going to be here, and it doesn't have to go right up to the point, just as long as it's heading that way. Okay, so there's my bat done, and decide which one you want to be the front. I think that side's my front. And then grab yourself So I've got some, this is chalk pen, liquid chalkboard pen. So I'm going to use this, but you can use a gel pen if you've got it, or if you haven't got any of those, grab yourself a hole punch, you know, just the sort that you use for punching holes in paper so they can go into binders. Cut that through some white card, so you've got some tiny little white circles, and glue them on. They'll work just as well. So I'm going to put 2 little eyes on this one. Give him a face. And I'm going to give him a smiley face with some fangs like that. So there's my bats, and you can see in this one I haven't got any sweets, but I've got a large button. And what you can do is get some sweets and treats, and they will just tuck inside there like that. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of these, and I'm going to put them in with my Halloween treats, so that when the trick-and-treaters come, they can have one of these with a piece of candy, sweets or whatever in there, and that's part of their trick-or-treating gift. So I think they're super cute, and they are the easiest Halloween craft that I can think of. So I'm going to do some more. So 1-inch strip, then that. The trickiest part is trying to get your knots straight, I'll be honest with you. It's taken a little bit of practice, because you don't want one end to be too short. So sometimes you have to fiddle around, like I have to with this one, look. Fiddle around so that you've got these two roughly about the right size and length. But once you get into it, I think you're going to be quite good at getting these knots tied, I reckon. I do reckon. But I did find, after practicing a few times, I did find using the bone folder to have a little bit of a curve on really helped. So this one is very slightly longer than that one. I'm just snipping a little bit off. So again, this is the curve. This is where I want my curve. So grab the lowest of those points. This is going to have a really long wingspan, this one. And the same with this side. So we've got that shape. And then I'm coming back in with my hole punch, circle punch, sorry. And let's see how close we can get to that knot. So there's one. There's two. I did try it with my 1-inch punch, this one, and I really liked it, but this is it's very difficult to punch with unless you've got it that way down and you're pressing like that. This one is a much easier punch to use. This one is going to take 3 because it's a super long. So I've managed to get 3 in there. Let's flip it over and do the same on this side. So I need to get 3 in for this one, 2, so that it matches. So there's 1, and I'm only taking, you can see the tiny little slithers. It doesn't need to be very much at all. So just catching your paper or your card, whatever you're using. So this one's going to have 3 as well. Get my fingers out the way and do that. Ta-da! There's me bats. Got my pen. And I'm going to give him a smiley face. And 1 eye. 2 eyes. I'm going to have to pump this again. Problem with pumping this is it all comes out in one go. And I'm not going to do the smiley face. I'm going to have to pump it, but I'm not going to do it on the card. So there you go. how quick and simple were those? It's taken me minutes to do these. So yeah, so happy Halloween. Hope you give these a good hope you give these a try. And yeah, these are going to go out for the trick or treaters with some treats in on Halloween. So take care, enjoy Halloween, speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.